Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and today I have another question for my Q&A. This one comes from Keith, and he wants to know what to do with an old laptop once you've bought a new one. He writes here, I recently got a new laptop and now have to find something to do with the old one. Any suggestions? He doesn't want to sell the old one. Okay, Keith, you got a new laptop and you want to utilize the old one. Boy, this is where the fun stuff gets in. This is a highly dependent question because it depends on your hobbies and what you like to do. But you can find uses for old laptops. They are great machines. Most times they can be somewhat quiet. So my first recommendation is to turn it into a couch surfing machine or something that you can connect to your television. Now, just about every television out there doesn't support, VGA or HDMI or DVI. So make sure that your laptop has the ability to output. I think just about more than modern laptops, even 5-6 years ago, they had the ability to output VGA and that kind of stuff. Or you can invest in a USB capture card and all these other things to output video or input video, what have you. But you can put your laptop in your home theater, media center, and connect a wireless keyboard and mouse and just set up a browser for it. You can have your instant couch surfing machine with that laptop. You can set up some great laptops are known to have great power management, and you can set it to go to sleep every night and all that good stuff. And I think it'll serve general purposes. And you can even put basic flash games on there. Maybe you can connect the controller and put some basic games on there. So the first suggestion is to turn into a living room machine that you really don't want to put anything super powerful on. If you have kids, I recently came across I gotta find it now. I recently came across a program. It was an Ubuntu, I believe it was an Ubuntu Linux distribution. Yeah, Qimo. Qimo. And if you have any kids, this is a great use for an old laptop. Qimo, Qimo, is a specific Ubuntu installation or distribution which is designed for kids. It's its own OS with big pretty buttons, little mini games, something your kids can enjoy. So if you do have kids or nephews or nieces or something, you can set this up. This thing will boot live from a disk, or you can install it and you can use that old laptop to use this Linux distribution and play with it. That's another use. One of the things that I use old laptops for is I like to run multiple operating systems to learn about them. And you can do this if you invest in VMware or Parallels or any of the open source free virtual image programs out there, which you can run virtual OSs. Then you can use that old laptop to run like Ubuntu Linux and get the latest one or get the alpha and play with it, or get Windows 7 and play with it, and other operating systems that you're allowed to install on these systems. So that's another use for an old laptop that you can use. And if you're into streaming, like I am now, Ustream.tv or Justin.tv or what have you, you can use that old laptop as a streaming machine. As a dedicated 24/7 streaming machine that you can just have up and running all the time. Like I said, the laptops are generally good on power management, more so than their desktop counterparts. So you can really play with the power settings and it won't drain as much power as it could. So Keith, I hope that answers your question. Those are about three, I think I named 2 or 3 uses that you can do for an old laptop. Get some use out of it. And you don't have to sell it. You can learn something. If you have kids, your kids can get use out of it. You can even turn it into a living room entertainment system. You can play music on this as well. I mean, if you put it in front of a computer, just kind of morphs. It changes when you put it in the living room. You're like, oh wow, I can do this in the living room. Get a wireless keyboard and mouse, and you're set. All right, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv. Thanks, Keith, for the question.